I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't give a rip what anybody says, but they are trying to destroy our country. This administration, this regime actively is seeking to destroy the United States of America.
Yes,
they are doing everything they can to cause this nation to commit suicide. Every single shark out there is smelling blood in the water.
Yeah.
And that blood is the bleeding of the United States of America. At the time when we were dealing with all of this geopolitical shifting in the Middle East, back in the late 70s, early 80s, there was no weakness that was being smelled in the United States of America. As a matter of fact, the strength of America was getting stronger. I don't know if you remember this, but when all of those people were released in Iran that were being held as, in essence, captives or prisoners, they were released the very day that Reagan was inaugurated. That was Iran's way of saying, yeah, we fear the United States of America, but we despise Carter. That was kind of their way of doing it. So when Reagan came into office, that's when they released them. And then understand from that point on, there was no such thing as anybody sensing weakness in the United States of America. The dollar strengthened, the strength of our president grew, the ability of our president to be able to communicate to the rest of the world that we mean business also changed. Now that's not the case. We started all of this with abandoning Afghanistan. And look at the direction that we're going in now.
Yeah. I you know what, if from the listener standpoint, anybody that has ever traveled the world, you think, oh, we're from America, we're the greatest on earth. And, and you get out and everybody loves us. And you quickly realize that a majority of the world does not like us. The United States is the weakest it has ever been in the history of our country right now. And it's weak because the dollar's weak. It's weak because our administration's weak. And you know what? I hate to say it. We get everything we deserve, everything that's coming. I mean, it really do.
And Monkey, I got to tell you, one of the things that the leaks told us from the Pentagon, and you hit on it. You're like, oh, well, we're not surprised. Okay, duh. And not duh to you, but duh to the rest of the world when they say that they are surprised. The only thing these leaks are doing is confirming everything that we've been saying. We've been touted as conspiracy theorists. We've been called liars. People take this stuff personally. They get upset. They get bothered. They don't like the fact that we're making statements that they seem to not agree with, and it's going to be a conspiracy theory until it's proven to be true.
Yeah.
And then who's the conspiracy theorist now? Who's the person starting the conspiracy at this point? And the reality of what we're seeing right now is a manifestation of all of the things that we knew to be true. And I don't care. I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't give a rip what anybody says. But they are trying to destroy our country. This is intentful. This is purposeful. They are playing games. They always have been playing games. And I want to take it one step further, Monkey, because this is important. And this is something we shouldn't be discounting. This is something we shouldn't be forgetting. This is an absolutely critical part of all the things that we've been talking about. And it goes back to something as simple as Nord Stream 2. When Trump was being interviewed by Tucker Carlson, he got asked that question. Hey, who destroyed Nord Stream? Trump said, I don't want to get anybody in trouble. I don't want to get America in trouble, so I'll refrain. He basically said it was America that did it.
Yeah.
I mean, and I promise you, although they have denied him his intelligence briefs, which is another complete crime, right? He still understands the geopolitics of it all, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we would have been... I just have to say this because this is so important. Like, you don't bomb Nord Stream. You don't destroy Nord Stream without the intent to destroy your nation. You just don't.
Yeah.
You don't do something like that without wanting to just completely off yourself.